Are you a serial killer? Strange Darling. Should you watch it? Yes, darlings, you absolutely should. A few nights ago, I watched this movie without watching the trailer because I like going in blind as always. I saw several reviews praising it left and right, and I thought, okay, sounds promising. This seems to be a good thriller. All good thrillers must have some good twists or surprise elements. So my mind was working out what direction the story would take and what it could be. And although the twist didn't directly hit me in the face, it did deliver a fantastic execution. And Strange Darling became one of my favorite movies I watched this year. So, about the movie. Strange Darling from 2023 is described as a psychological thriller directed by J.T. Molnar, apparently known for combining unsettling atmosphere with richly textured storytelling. It's from the producer of Barbarian and Late Night with the Devil, some of the better movies I've seen lately. The two main characters are portrayed by Willa Fitzgerald, a name that I'm hearing for the first time, I have to admit, but one that I will surely remember from now on, and an excellent Kyle Gallner, who is menacing and hot as hell at the same time. Their performances are electric. They create such an intense dynamic, and both of them rule every scene they're in. The movie has an unusual narrative structure consisting of 6 chapters plus the epilogue, told in a non-linear way so that you constantly go back and forth, keep guessing and piecing together bits of information as you reveal what is really going on. It starts with chapter 3, with shit already in the fan, and you figure things out from there. This I love. This structure reminds me a little bit of Pulp Fiction, which is one of my favorite movies of all time, by the way. It also has a little bit of a road movie feel to it, I would say. When you watch it, you'll know what I mean. Everything you need to know plot-wise is that 2 individuals meet for a one-night stand, but soon it becomes clear that nothing is as it seems, and the meeting will eventually lead to a killing spree. We follow them in a suspenseful cat-and-mouse game for a time period of less than a day, during which the story takes some unexpected turns and claims some unexpected victims. As for violence, there are moments of it, people do get murdered, but there is nothing overly gruesome and gory. I think that it falls into a standard thriller violence category. The movie doesn't rely on violence as its focal point, but on the story and the characters instead. The acting was so good. I could feel their pain and fear and the adrenaline, and I wasn't bored for a second. It is beautifully shot, with some sequences that have a dreamlike quality to them, which makes the atmosphere strange and uneasy. The colors are saturated and vivid and give the impression of a fairy tale haziness at times. It may be interesting to mention that the actor Giovanni Ribisi made his debut as this movie's cinematographer, and in my opinion, he did a great job. Also, the mood is heightened by an effective score. All songs except for Love Hurts are original, composed and performed by a musician called Z Berg. The song playing in the last few minutes, called Better the Devil, fits the scene perfectly. This is an instance where music becomes a character itself because it intensifies the scene so much. I can't talk about the ending, but I'll just say that it lets you sit for a full 2 minutes with an amazing final performance, backed by this powerful song, letting you feel and take in the moment. Despite everything that transpired, and although I would describe the ending as deserving, I cried. It moved me so much. I'm an emotional person. Don't judge. All in all, I found Strange Darling very clever and entertaining and loved every bit of it, from the structure to the directions it takes, to the performances, oh my god, the performances, and the music. Its atmosphere got under my skin and left a lasting impression. It isn't groundbreaking, it doesn't have to be, but it is far from standard, miles away from cliché, and for me, that's a big plus. And the final minutes will live in my head for a long time. So, what did you think of this movie? Comment below. I like to see different perspectives. Bye! Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.